Stop recording video. Button.
Hey everyone, it's Nikki from Playing the Blind Card here in Florida with my super wonderful boyfriend Ryan. And we are going to show you how to do some stuff using Siri on an iPhone 5 while also using VoiceOver, because we discovered there's not a lot of tutorial videos like that. Say hi.
Hi.
So the first thing we're going to show you is how to add a contact at the same time as looking something up. Did I say that right? I didn't say that right. How do you say that?
Basically what you do is you look for something on a map. Like you say, find target, and it'll pull up the nearest target, to you, and it'll ask you, is that the right one? And when it is, you just say yes, and it'll ask you, do you want me to call it or
Get directions.
get directions? And you just say get directions, and it'll show you the directions part, and then it will show you a little box that says contact info, and you hit that, and it'll allow you to add that contact into your phone. So it'll have the address, it'll have their website if they have one, it'll have the phone number, all that stuff right there, so you don't have to sit there and enter it in. You can use it for if you know where your doctor's office is, but you may not necessarily know the phone. You say, Dr. Wilson, and it'll...
Is your doctor's name Wilson?
Yes. If I went to one, yeah, it would be. Anyway, since you're making me talk more than I planned on.
Whatever.
But that's what you do, and I used it the other day. I found all kinds of music stores around me, and got all their addresses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should show you.
And we did it to regular stores too.
Yeah, like I'll do it. Most of you probably know what Penny's clothing store is. For those of you that don't, well, it's a clothing store.
JC Pennies.
Find JC Penny's. Oh, you're gonna make me look bad on film?
You broke it.
No.
Okay, I will read it.
Alright then. Duh.
We don't want you to.
Yeah, I don't want you to. Hold on, let's try this again. Make me look bad on TV. JC Penny's.
I found one place. It is
There
a
you
little
go.
ways from you. Here's J.C. Penney on S Highway 27. It is about 4 miles north. Was that?
Yes.
You all have finished talking.
Perfect. I can call that location or get directions to it. What would you like me to do?
Get directions.
Getting directions to J.C. Penney.
Thank you, Siri.
Alright, and it's pulled up the map, and you just... Lake Minnehaha, which is a road, and it uses VoiceOver, because so many of the other videos you see, it just shows Siri talking, but then it doesn't show what's on the screen. But it'll work together with your VoiceOver, and the nice thing with the iPhone 5 and 5S and 5C, it has two separate voices between VoiceOver and Siri. You can have it. Siri can give you a Canadian voice, which is what mine is.
Me too.
It can be Australian, which is kind of cool. It can be Irish, or it can be British, different ones like that. So you can tell what it's doing easier that way, I think. So what you do is you kind of scroll.
No features visible.
No features visible. You lie.
4:32 p.m. arrival. 15 minutes. 5.2 miles.
So it says it'll take 15 minutes to get there from my current location.
Longer for us because we gotta walk.
Yeah, I can't walk that fast.
4:33 p.m. arrival.
4:33, which it takes 15 minutes from now.
No features visible.
No features
Current
visible.
location. 11,400.
Yep.
If you go all the way to the bottom, it'll be faster.
90 feet. Start at auto link. 90 feet. Start at auto link. 4:33 p.m. arrival. 5.2 miles. 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Overview.
4:33 p.m. arrival.
4:33, and you hit end, and it will pull up
Dismiss pop-up.
dismiss pop-up
Dismiss pop-up.
or
Tracking. Off.
tracking
Button.
off,
3D view. Button.
3D view,
Share. Button.
share,
Settings. Button.
settings,
Share. 3D view. Tracking. Off. Dismiss pop-up. More info. Button.
more info.
More
You
info.
hit that,
Location.
and it will say the location,
+1. 3. Homepage.
and it says
// www.jcpenney.com.
That's their website.
Address 2345 S Highway 27 Claremont, FL 347116877, United States. Directions to here. Button.
Directions to here, and you could hit it and it would take you right there.
Direction from here. Button.
Directions from here, which is meaning from where I am.
Transit directions.
Transit directions.
I think that's for like public.
Which is public transportation.
Hours 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
And it just said the hours 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., which is good to know.
More info on.
More info.
Popular apps nearby.
Popular stuff.
Retail media coupons.
Retail coupons and pop-ups and stuff.
Lifestyle. Free.
So you skip
Shopping.
past all this.
Lifestyle. Free.
Just doing the finger swipe to the right.
Disney World wait times.
Disney World stuff,
Travel.
because I'm near Disney World.
Free.
Free.
Disney World maps free.
Disney World Maps free. Yay.
Travel.
Travel.
Free.
Free.
Create new contact.
Create new contact. And if you
Bingo.
hit that, it'll do that. Or
Add to existing
you
contact.
can add to an existing contact if you should need to.
Add bookmark.
You can add a bookmark to just mark it in your Safari
Report problem.
if you don't want all the stuff in your contact list.
Show them what happens if you create the contact.
Add bookmark. Add to existing. Create new contact. New contact.
And it
Cancel.
just puts it in my contacts.
Cancel. Button.
And it says
Contact. Heading.
new contact heading.
Done. Button.
Done.
Add photo.
Add
Button.
photo if I want to.
First. Text field. Last. Text field. Company. JC Penny. Text
And
field.
it just has it under company. Since it's not a person's name, it'll come up
Done. Button.
in your. See, I'll show you.
Location. Map. Map. Back button.
Back up like that.
Messages. Mail.
And we'll go into contacts.
Contacts. Tab. Three.
And
Amanda Atkins. Contacts. Heading. Add.
You-
Button. Search. Search view. Favorite text. Adjustable. B. C. D. E. F. G. H. I. J. Selected. Jessica Paul.
see,
Jesse Tucker Market.
it's not going to show you any of these people's info. It's just names.
Joe McLean. Joey Everline. John F. John Scott. Josh King. Justin Shaw. Michael K.
I know what I'm doing.
Josh, John Slack.
A little awkward.
Joe McLean.
No,
Jesse Tucker
it's all
Market.
good.
Jessica Paul. Jennifer Reefel. Joe Johnson. JC Penny.
See, and it comes up J.C. Penney, and you click on that,
Contacts.
and
Back
it's just
button.
like it's, you know,
Phone. +1 352 241 0206.
it gives their phone number
Call. Button. FaceTime.
and all the other normal stuff.
Keep going.
Oh, you have to hit edit to get to it.
Add email.
It says
Ringtone. Default. Vibration. Default.
default,
Text tone. Default.
text tone default, just like a normal contact. You could set all that should you want to. No real reason to do it.
Vibration. Default. Delete. Switch button. Homepage. Button.
It says homepage,
http://
HTTP,
www.jcpenny.com. Text field.
and that's their website.
Insert add URL. Button.
And then,
Add URL. Delete. Switch button. Address. Button.
and then
2345 S Highway 27. Text field.
there's the address of the store,
Street. Text field. Claremont. Text field.
and it says the town that's in, which is Claremont,
FL. Text field.
Florida,
34711.
34711 is the zip, then some other number.
It's just the zip.
I didn't know there was 2 zip codes for it.
Well, you get an
apparently.
extended zip.
Oh, well, I
kind
don't know
of.
all that.
United States.
The United States,
Insert an address. Button. An address. Insert our birthday. Button.
and there you go.
Cancel. Button.
As you can tell,
Done. Button.
we didn't script this out.
Contacts.
And
Back
it's
button.
super convenient because then you don't have to take time doing the finger swipe and the editing and the typing or the dictating, whichever you prefer. It's just much easier to search it that way. We
Yeah.
found it out totally by accident.
Totally. But it's really cool. Like I said, you don't have to try to remember a number and go, okay, now I got to put this in my phone or anything like that. It's just all there. You don't have to constantly look up the address. It's just really good for places you frequent quite often or even ones you may not call all the time, but you know, to have the information, it's nice.
So as a short recap, all you gotta do is press and hold the home button. Just say the company name, such as JCPenney's or Walmart or Safeway or whatever your heart desires. It'll tell you there is one nearby, maybe multiple, so you gotta listen and make sure. If it gives you the wrong one first, just say no. It'll keep going down the list. When you get to the one you want, tell it to get directions, and then you'll have to actually touch the screen at that point. You can scroll through the directions, or you can just go towards the bottom of the screen, and that's when you will see what Ryan found, where there's all the other stuff, and then there's like the bookmark and whatnot, and the more
Yeah,
info, and you want the more info.
Yeah, it'll just say done, and you just hit done, but it won't clear you out of there. It'll just take you to that next screen where you can add a contact and all that stuff.
You create new contact, and then for the most part, unless there's something you specifically want to add, like a note or a ringtone or whatever have you, then all you have to do is just, once it gets to the create contact screen, you pretty much just have to hit done. And it's there.
And you don't even, to a point, you don't even have to be store specific. If, like, let's say you're looking for just music stores. I did that the other day and just said music stores, and it pulled up. It said something like there was 15 music stores nearby, and you just go through them until you find the one you wanted. I was looking for a store called Drums to Go. Well, it didn't want to pull that up when I said it. It just was pulling up music stores. So I just said, okay, music stores in Orlando, and it pulled up the 14 or 15, and I just went through them. And then when it hit Drums to Go, it says, it'll ask you, is this the one you want? And you say yes. And it'll say, okay, would you like me to call it or give you directions? And you just say, give me directions, and that's where all that pops up.
Which is really cool. We should have tried that. We'll do that for another one.
All right, then.
So this video is kind of longer than what I intended, so we will probably stop for now, and then we'll be back shortly with other really cool Siri tips. But since he brought up the whole drumming thing, you guys should also know that he has a channel. You can search him by looking at my stuff, or you can search Bang Drums 247, which is all lowercase, all one word. Bang Drums 247. He has a super cool video right now. It's his first one where he's talking about his very large drum kit. Hi.
Hi, I'm going. My name's Emily.
Hi, Emily.